Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I talk from now on. I just speak with a very deep voice. I hope you're all very well. This is how we speak from now on. We do not go loud. We stay calm. We stay fresh. We stay blessed. This is the smoothest stream experience you've ever had in your entire life. And for that, de nada. This is the entire stream, by the way. You're going to be sat here for 4 hours. Just sit in this position. Did I scare you? Got him. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Juarez Gunslinger again. I've got a slight problem at the minute. I don't know what to play. So, we've opened this game again. This is what's happening. However, it's not going to be for about another hour or so. So, look at the chapters if you're on YouTube. Skip ahead because you might be uninterested. You might be not interested in what I'm about to show. I can't really speak very well, but because as I say, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going to be reacting to 2 videos, but there's something else we're reacting to before we get started, and that's this in the background. Can you see it? Can you tell what it is yet? It is G Fuel. We've got the Nuka-Cola Quantum this time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last flavour on the list, and the one I am most excited for. Now, I did a little of the powder before I put it into the bottle, and goddamn, it smelled amazing. I didn't even smell it after I put it into the bottle, and I shook it, and I've been shaking. So let me quickly show you what the inside looks like. Now, obviously, this is based on an actual product, so it's supposed to look as close to the actual product as possible. And goddamn, it does. Oh, I've got a bit of liquid running down because I've been going ham with the shaky. Ooh, I'm getting smells right now. Ah! So let me see if I can show you what this looks like. It looks like Nuka-Cola Quantum, for the record. Look at that! Doesn't that look good? It's very close. I don't know if you've seen that. It just spilled on us. Not the actual drink, the water that's on the outside of the bottle. Look at that! It looks really good, and the smell is strong. I haven't made it that strong. I put like 13 fluid ounces. Remember, it's 12 to 16 fluid ounces for G Fuel. But yeah. We're going to very carefully put this back on. There's a very expensive PC under here that I'd rather not leak liquid onto, nor would I like to do to myself. But yes, we are trying Nuka-Cola Quantum in the sneak bottle yet again. So, like I say, this is the one I'm most ready for. Now, the smell is strong. I wouldn't say it's the nicest smell I've ever smelled. However, get out of the way, you scat. I know I could just buy a wireless cable, but wired's better. Anyway, let's give this a shot, shall we? Ready? Ready? It smells really nice, actually. It just smells like blue raspberry to me. It's like a blue raspberry flavour, but like, if I had to say, right, what I imagine Nuka-Cola would taste like, it would be like a raspberry flavour. It would be a strong flavour, which this is. This is kind of exactly how I imagine Nuka-Cola. It smells incredible. Are you ready? You ready for my reaction? So I describe it as it's essentially a blue raspberry flavour. It's strong, it's punchy, but it's got that really nice taste to it. I could drink this easily. This is very, very nice. Either I've mixed it perfectly, which I don't think I've done given the last 3 weren't mixed correctly, or this is just as nice as it is. It's got the same problem as other G Fuel. Either I haven't shook it properly, or it's like it gives you a certain feeling as if you're getting dehydrated, so you need water after. But that's fine because I've got a 4 litre bottle right here to use. This is very heavy to use after this is finished. God, I bought a 4-litre bottle from Amazon of water, right? Like that bottle, yeah. And then I googled it after I received the bottle, and apparently it's dangerous to have 4 litres of water a day, so that was a completely pointless purchase. But anyway, nevertheless. Yeah, that's really nice. That's like, I wouldn't, now, obviously that was the last flavour I had of the G Fuel flavours, right? Now I would not, sorry to do this to anybody that likes G Fuel, I would not rate any of them 5 out of 5. But god damn if they're close. This is a 4 out of 5 to me. G Fuel Nuka-Cola Quantum is a 4 out of 5. It's very close to being a 5 out of 5. But the reason it's not a 5 out of 5 is because I imagine, obviously I haven't bought a blue raspberry flavour, but I imagine this and a blue raspberry flavour tastes very similar. Nuka-Cola Quantum is obviously under the brand of Nuka-Cola. And I can't honestly say that I taste anything cola-ish in that. So that's part of the problem. It's just essentially a branded blue raspberry flavour in my eyes. But that ain't to say it ain't bad at all. It's a very nice flavour. So, out of the ones, can I quickly make a tier list? It won't be very good, but we're going to just let it run. Make a template. G Fuel. Make your own template. Make your own template. Hang on, there's actually G Fuel templates. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Let me show you this quickly. You can't see it. Oh, I know why. I need to connect my... Really weird. I've got 2 monitors here, right? And even though that's considered, I need to connect my TV monitor for it to work. I think I've said this before, but it's an OBS bug, essentially. It's a really weird thing that I do not understand. I'm just going to put some music on, because it's very quiet in this place, isn't it? It's very loud. Goddamn. There we go. Look at this tier list. You can't see. Yeah, I haven't changed this. This might freeze. I don't know if it will. It might be alright. It might just be like the actual... I can't hear the music anymore. Oh, it's ended. That would explain it. I need to double check to see if it's actually lagging when that happens. God, that... You've been able to hear that music the entire time. I wasn't. The defaulted to the TV. Look at all... Wait, can you see it now? Nice! Don't need to hide the bookmark bomb. I'm going to. All of these, that's a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie. But we'll quickly just find out the ones that I've got here. Right, let's have a look. I'm not going to put them in order straight away. I'm just going to get them onto the list. That's not the PewDiePie one. That's the PewDiePie one, but it's the small friggin' bottle. Is that it there? That's a PewDiePie one, isn't it? Pewds. I think that's it. That looks like the PewDiePie one. Then we've got the... Where is the next one? Let's put my face back on so you can see me as much as you don't want to. I apologise. Where the hell does all these flavours at? God, so much. Can I zoom in? Will it make the... Oh, it does actually make the picture bigger. Christ. I thought there's an Uncharted flavour. That's top tier. Quantum. There's Quantum. Right, cool. Then we've got... Where's Angry Joe's flavour? Let's have a look for that. The yellow. I thought that was it there. It's not. Where is Angry Joe's flavour? Maybe this isn't the Angry Joe bottle. Maybe it's the Golden Apple Pear. Yeah, there it is. It's just not the Angry Joe look to it. And the last one was Raging Gummy Fish. Where's that? Raging Gummy Fish might not have the remastered one on here yet. So I'm going to have a look to see what the names are. Because I haven't seen one that looks like Raging Gummy Fish yet. Raging Gummy Fish, there it is. But it's the old bottle. It's not the remastered one that I've got. So, obviously these are the ones that I've got, but not exactly the same, but we move. So, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it from S to D. So, my favourite one was probably Nuka-Cola Quantum. Golden apple pear, I'd probably put a bit lower, a 3 out of 5. I prefer lingonberry to raging gummy fish, and I prefer Nuka-Cola Quantum to those. So, honestly, that was really easy. There you go. There's my tier list. So, Nuka-Cola Quantum's the best one. PewDiePie lingonberry's the next. Raging gummy fish is the third one, and then golden apple pear, which I thought I'd like golden apple pear the most. So I'm surprised that I don't like that one very much. But sorry, Angry Joe, it's kind of not as good. It tastes nice. I think I just prefer the more candy-like flavors. Even though this one isn't really candy, even though I like this one a lot, but it's like, I think it's like a blue raspberry. It's like what I imagine if you know the company Millions, the sweet company Millions, like the Sweets Millions. If they were to make a blue raspberry flavored sweet, the Million Sweeties, that taste is so nice. God damn. That's what I imagine it would taste like. It would taste really good. So yeah, Nuka-Cola Quantum, PewDiePie lingonberry, raging gummy fish, golden apple pear. Now, they are all amazing flavors in their own sense, but I still think Sneak is better. I'd love to be able to. Can I save these photos? If I could save these photos, I would do genuinely a tier list of these and Sneak together, like the flavors that I've tried, which I might set up sometime. But anyway, that is my tier list. I can't even speak. Tier list for G Fuel. So yes, but I'm glad that I have bought G Fuel, and I'm definitely going to buy G Fuel in the future. But you know, I just wanted to try it for the first time. It's definitely more. It's got more value to it than I thought it might have had. It's a lot better than I expected. But anyway, what are you doing to me? Right. So now let's watch some videos. I've got 2 videos to watch, as I mentioned at the start. We've got 2 videos, one of which is 8 minutes, which I'll watch the full thing of. The other one is 37 minutes long, so I'm not going to watch that full video, but I'm just going to skip through it on the second one. But this first one, I will watch the entire video. The first video is Need for Speed Underground 2 RTX Remix Remaster. Now, for those that don't know, the Need for Speed Underground series is my favourite racing game series of all time. Now, for nostalgia, Underground 1 is the better game for me, but I still like Underground 2. Underground 2 is obviously the better game. If you don't agree with that, then wrong. And anyway, Underground 2 RTX. If that actually releases as a full thing, if I can somehow make it, I will die. I will definitely play it. I've already played it many times on stream, but I will play it again. Moving on. Let's see what this is like. Now, this video, not these, because the second video is not that. You can already see the second video, I think. You can't. But anyway, the second video is using Apple Vision Pro, what it's actually like. But Underground 2. This is an IGN video, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. Obviously, it's 4K 60 as well, so that's even better. Let's see what Underground 2 RDX looks like.
Back in 2004, we gave Need for Speed Underground 2 an 8.3, highlighting its impressive art direction and excellent midnight-soaked visuals.
It's a good game.
And with that being nearly 20 years ago, you might be in the mood for a change.
Is that seriously what it looks like right now? It can't be. It looks like someone's applied a pixelation filter to it. No!
This is Underground 2 Remix, an in-development modification looking to remaster EA's iconic street racing experience for a 2024 audience, using Nvidia's recently released RTX Remix toolset, bringing in ray tracing, updated textures, and more. But enough of me, let's get into it.
I'm going to pause right now. The first reaction, the lighting's incredible, but he's just mentioned the textures get upscaled or something. I don't know exactly what the process is. They look a bit plasticky, the cars, I think, but damn, did it look good. Look at the look at the 350Z, yeah. Look how plasticky that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. The lighting looks. I can't believe that's how it looked on the left side. It can't be. That's not on the. It's not on the PC. That's got to be the PS2 or something, because that looks shocking. Hold up, let's switch over. Look at this. What is that? I can't even tell what I know that's a taxi, but you can barely tell it's a taxi. What the hell? It's fine.
That's a chance to add some easy coin to your account. I'm sending you the locations right now. I see you there. I thought you might want it. Good luck. I'm out.
It's kind of got that same problem that What game was it? The GTA trilogy has, where it like loses all of its style and substance to it. It's quite a shame. Because like the way when that was ported over to Unreal Engine, or where I think it was Unreal Engine, or it was either Unity or something. But anyway, it just lost all style, and I think this is happening again. Yeah. They look like Hot Wheels cars here. They don't look very good, to be honest. All of like the... I mean, it's a work in progress. I don't know how far work in progress it is, but you haven't got any of the detail in the cranes, the towers, whatever they're supposed to be. The sky is just non-existent. I have to say the night sky there looks good on the right side. There clearly is a skybox there, but it just doesn't look as good as the other one, I don't think. I still feel like I'm going to appreciate the old game more than I am the new one, especially when you can clearly tell that this is being run on a PS2 or something. It's just not being run on PC, because on PC, Underground 2 looks surprisingly decent. So I got moving like lightings in the sky. Lasers and that. Like the fog effect it's got here looks awesome. There's some parts that look really good, and I look at the cars and I think, God, they look like Hot Wheels cars. The cars never had any details, so to bring them up to 4K means you lose the... You can't make detail. One of the best things that could happen to this version is that somebody doesn't bring it into like this kind of graphics, but if someone redoes the car models to make them look that bit more detailed. When you're playing a game at 480p, which is essentially what the PS2 did, I think, something close to that, it's not noticeable, but that car's headlights, the taxis, the headlights aren't there. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. They're just not there. And then suddenly, you know, you keep looking. They're not there. They're not there. And then boom, they're there. Clearly a work in progress, obviously. I'm still looking forward to seeing the final result, but I'm definitely going to check the description and the comments once this is done. I just clocked. I hope this music doesn't get copyrighted. If you can't hear music or me, then I apologise, but also, yikes. I don't know. See, look at the sky there. It looks awesome. Looks really good. Doesn't look that good because take out these arrows, take out the hood, take out the hood, take out the hood. Is it obvious that it's Underground 2? I feel like it isn't. That's how much of the style and the art feel has been lost. It's like when people say art style is more important than graphics. That's been lost with this. And that's why I don't really like it that much. But it looks nice at times. Don't get us wrong. I have said that, but... if I have to pay for this, which I hope to friggin' God I don't, I definitely won't be paying for it. The reflections, oh my God, hold up, I'm impressed by this. Follow the... I'll move the camera over at the right side. Follow the reflections on this path. Look at the reflections down here. Look at that. Brother! That looks so good. Nice driving. Well done. You made me sick. I mean, hey, I can appreciate it if this is the original game, and all that's been done is RTX remix has been added. Then, hell yes, I'm impressed. Good name. I like it. I like it. I don't. Good one. I don't see it anywhere apart from Broski on enemy streams. God, the tunes, so good, so good. See this, like, that road is not meant to be pitch black. Who is driving this? Who is driving? You need to go back to driving school, Sonny Jim. When it's in my head. Tune. Is that from the bridge? That looks a bit over the top. The sky looks like it just turns into a nuclear bomb going off in the... Hang on. What has happened? What is happening when Bro turns the corner? What is that? Who set off a huge stink bomb? Damn, the rain looks good. You can't really see it, but it looks good. It's falling through the bridge, just doesn't matter. I forget what I just said. The rain is reflecting off the lighting, so it looks good. I'm still trying to see a remaster of Underground 2, to be honest. I know there was somebody working on one, but I haven't seen any more videos since... Ooh, since I seen them previously. YouTube's normally quite good in letting us know when there's new videos out, but not this time. That looks vile. I don't know what's up with that lighting on the bridge, but still. And it looks like he's running it at 2 FPS. At that point when you turn the corner, Bro just lost all these FPS. See, that's not meant to be pitch black. Work in progress, Jack. Chill. Work in progress. I'm going to meet that there. Let's have a quick look at the description. Check out this RTX Remix 4K 60 with ray tracing, DLSS and more. The remix mod is a fantastic reason to revisit the iconic... Oh, damn! Wait, you can try it now. Oh my god! Wait, you can actually... Da, 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 da. My life is complete. Gimme, 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 gimme. Download. Thank you very much. Perfect. I'll be playing that on stream sometime. Cool. Right, let's go. The top. Look at the top comment. Look at the top comment. What kind of comment is that? This is a work in progress, but the early results. How early we're talking? Oh, it's a full mod. It's a new modern tool. The way Remix was advertised to us, I'm going to leave the music clear in the background. That's a bit loud. The way Remix was advertised to her, I thought it was like a fully obviously it's not going to be entirely automated, but it came across as if it was. Like, it would automatically just do the changes and then you can go in and kind of fine tune it as a modder. But this is like let me just get the... Oh, I've just opened another web page. Like, developed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have developed this. That's not... Doesn't seem like that's the point of RTX Remix. It's not so that all of these people along the bottom can work on it. It's just excessive. So, I don't know. But, yeah, so... Wish the caught, yep. As reflective. Looks like, yes! Will be 10 out of 10 once it's dialed in. Ah. Obviously, yeah, obviously, it is a work in progress. There's no doubt about that. And I think it'll look a hell of a lot better when... The Dead Hollywood's to remove the disproportionate, yeah, slow fear. Damn, really? That's quite a fun thing to learn. So, it is very much a work in progress. Does it say how early progress it is? Damn. I'm just getting distracted by mods here. Grid World DLC. Ooh. I might have to play Grid again. I might be tempted. But yeah, anyway, let's go back to YouTube. The next video, that was a good gameplay thing. I would love to see the finished one. I think I'm going to enjoy it a hell of a lot more, but I will play Underground 2 sometime soon, that remix one. I will play that. Obviously it's just a demo, but I might do it on stream. Maybe tomorrow's stream or something. I might do it on stream and see how long it is, see what kind of content I can get from it. So, that was the Need for Speed Underground 2 RTX Remix Remaster, which decent, but I'd love to see the final result. This is Marquez Brownlee using Apple Vision Pro. Now, I've watched his unboxing of it, but this is actually his unboxing is literally just the unboxing, which is quite disappointing to see, but it is understandable when you know, it's a 40-minute video. If it wasn't a 40-minute video, then yeah, put it in the main video. But the unboxing was 15 minutes. You'd have an hour worth of just just using the damn thing. So I'm not gonna watch this full thing. I am gonna skip through it, but I'm gonna watch most of it. I feel like it just depends. Whatever I'm lose interest in, I'll skip through. Let's go.
All right. So you've seen the unboxing. Now it's time for the breakdown. What is using the Apple Vision Pro actually like? This is easily one of Apple's craziest, most radical, possibly dystopian products of all time, and I have a lot of thoughts here. Like, I've been using it for about a week now. There are some parts of this thing that are absolutely incredible, and some other parts that feel weird or borderline unfinished. There are all kinds of new technologies, from a new operating system to infrared eye tracking to virtually reconstructed versions of you. I feel like there are so many actually new things that you have to understand in order to get a sense of what this headset actually is and what it does. So I'm gonna break this down into two parts. This video is all about using the Vision Pro. It's everything I've learned from the past week of wearing and getting used to this thing every single day. But I'm also working on a more wide-ranging, possibly more existential review video. But let's just start with the more hardware fundamentals, right? Like, what is this thing that I'm holding, literally? Apple Vision Pro, at its core, well, it is a VR headset. Now, Apple would never say that, and they probably won't like that I'm saying that word. You know, I made an entire video about why they refuse to use those words, and they're calling it spatial computing instead. We'll get there. But the truth is, it's a really, really, really high-end virtual reality headset. It's something we've seen before, right? It's got displays and lenses and speakers and fans and buttons, and this is a form factor. This is a thing that we have seen before. But before I even turn this thing on, there are clearly several things that are a little different about this one. So first of all, it's made of metal. Lots of metal and glass here, which are high quality but heavy materials, relatively speaking. So there's this precisely machined aluminum frame around the outside, and yes, those are intakes for fans at the bottom and then vents for those fans at the top. On the right side, there's your digital crown that can be pressed in or turned, and then on the other side is just a single larger button. So kind of basically the same two buttons as an Apple Watch. And then when you get a little further back on this band here, these little pods with downward facing grills, these are speakers, which are pointed straight at your ears and work surprisingly well, though of course it also means that people around you can hear a little bit of what you're hearing.
I'm surprised. I honestly expected them. This is a £3,500 headset, right? I'm amazed that they haven't done some kind of AirPod drop-down situation here. How is it still speakers? The Valve Index, I bear in mind I've never used a Valve Index, so I can't rate those speakers headphones. But they have these speakers that fold down in, like just to sit on top of your ears. I'm amazed that Apple didn't do that. This is not even. If someone tries to tell me this is worth £3,500, get out. Just please leave. Do me a huge favor. I ain't got time for you.
Hearing there's a little bit of bleed, and I have a lot to say about spatial audio, so stay tuned for that. But the main event is at the front. There is an enormous piece of glass, which, yes, is very easy to fingerprint and smudge. And then behind that thing, there's this outward-facing OLED display and a bunch of sensors all the way around, outside-facing sensors that go forward, sideways, and straight down. There's depth sensors, infrared illuminators, LiDAR scanners, and just regular old RGB cameras, all being processed by an M2 chip and an R1 chip inside this thing. And then maybe the craziest part, inside
Bo's not even speaking English to me anymore.
the headset, there are a bunch more sensors facing your eyes, tracking your eyes in real time for all the eye control and everything that comes with that, and also then to display a representation of your eyes on the outside of the headset. Kinda, we'll get there. But overall, when you put it all together, you get a very well-made, very high-end, but also pretty heavy computer to wear on your face. So officially, this headset with this solo knit band, when I weighed it, showed up as 638 grams, which some of you on Twitter have already pointed out is actually slightly less than the plastic Meta Quest Pro. But that Quest Pro also has a lot of battery on the back of your head as a sort of a counterbalance. So the weight distribution.
How much does the... I've got the Meta Quest 2. Stop playing the vid... Not doing a very good job here of Googling, am I? How much does the Meta Quest 2 weigh? Wait. So the Quest 2 is 503 grams. I was thinking as I was typing that, I was like, I've got an Oculus Quest 2. Is there much of a difference? No, there isn't. 503 grams. Obviously, for something like this, once it's on your head, you barely feel the weight. But just as you're holding it, like the Quest 2, I'm like, sometimes I'm lifting up, I'm going, like, it's a nightmare.
Different. Also, the Quest Pro is not that comfortable anyway. But the point is, this, for Apple, made the choice of taking the battery off of the headset, which means, okay, now there's nothing on the back of your head, so you can wear it and lean up against things, and that might be an upside, but that also now means you have to deal with this cable all the time running up to your head, and the fact that it's very front-weighted now. All of the weight is on the front of your face.
I wouldn't
so
like
this
that.
is the battery, as you saw in the unboxing. If you haven't already seen the unboxing, that just went up. I'll link it below the like button. But this battery is a surprisingly small 3,366 milliamp hours. I say surprisingly small because a normal battery bank of this size you might expect to be 10, 15, 20,000 milliamp hours. I suspect there's a lot of heat insulation happening here, but it comes with a non-removable 4-foot cable and a proprietary connector at the end of the cable that will twist and lock to the headset. And so the lock is really solid. It makes sense that it's not just straight USB that could get disconnected easily. Once you connect it, it starts glowing and then it starts booting up, and there's even a little Apple logo that displays on the outside screen while it takes, a little under a minute to turn on. So there is...
Why does that look like it's broken? It's not, obviously, but it looks like, can you see like it looks as if like it's like glitching out and it's like buggy.
No
good
on
job.
or off
Good job,
button
Apple.
or switch anywhere
I'm so
on
proud.
this headset, maybe kind of like AirPods Max or something like that. So if you ever take the headset off and put it down, it will enter a standby mode after some time, but it won't turn off. If you want to turn it off, you literally have to twist and unplug the cable. That's the only way to actually turn the headset off. Now, famously already, the battery life with this included battery is not super long on this headset. 2 to 4 hours is actually realistic for what you can expect for just like this built-in battery. But that's also kind of right in line with a lot of other VR headsets. Battery life on VR headsets is not that great in general. If you do want to use it longer, the only way to do that is there's a USB-C port on the battery, and you have to plug the battery in. So you could plug the battery into the wall for infinite battery life, or I guess you could plug it into you could daisy chain another battery into the other pocket or something for even longer life, but yeah, 2 to 4 hours. Now, at first, it seemed weird to me that the port is on the same side of the battery as the non-removable cable, but I think it's because they just want you to default to putting this battery like in your pocket, probably in your back pocket. So even if it's plugged into the wall, it can still be in your back pocket. You're just going to want to get a longer USB-C cable. So there are no controllers that come with this headset. Now, it does support other input methods that are like game controllers and mouse and keyboard, and those can be incredibly useful, but by default, the primary input method for everyone using the Vision Pro is your eyes and your hands. So
that is one of the most impressive things I've heard, because whenever sometimes, like, even not last night, the night before, but anyway, a few nights ago I did a VR workout. So I do VR workouts and I play Beat Saber when I do them. And when I started up my Quest 2, bear in mind this is an Oculus Quest 2, it's literally as old as the Quest 2 when the Quest first released. It's like still, it's not even like, it's the 64 gig, which you can't even buy anymore. So this is an old ass headset. But I turned on my Quest 2, left controller connected, the right one didn't. And when I switched over, or tried to switch over to hand things, so I put my left controller down on this like space. I just do it in my kitchen because there's enough space there. I put it down on the kitchen bench and I try to switch over to hand tracking, which you kind of have to, at least in my experience, you've just got to kind of do that and hope for the best, hope it'll actually connect. And it just didn't connect. So it's interesting, it's interesting to see Apple doing it this way, where it's forced, because clearly they've nailed the hand and the eye tracking. Obviously eye tracking helps, but hand tracking must be decent to actually make it the only solution to it.
So the first time you put on this headset, it goes.
I should say the Quest 3 will probably be better for hand tracking, but obviously I don't have one. But the Quest 2 is okay. It's just not fantastic. I'd much rather use a controller, and that's it.
Goes through this.
I'm just trying to say case, but I said sense. I don't even know.
Calibration process, and it's pretty interesting. So the first time you ever put it on, it first adjusts the distance between the lenses, physically moving them inside the headset to match the distance between your eyes. Then it does this sort of a hand scan, so it understands your hands. And then you go through this process of basically looking at a bunch of dots all the way around the screen and then tapping your fingers together to select them. Kind of feels like an eye test or something. And then you're in. So first thing you're gonna notice is you can actually kind of put your hands anywhere as long as the headset can see this. Just your fingers touching together. So there's a lot of pictures of people like using a headset with their fingers like out in front of them, pinching like that. But you actually don't have to do that. It's such a wide angle because of the sensors facing forward and sideways and down. You can kind of just rest your hand anywhere in front of you, in your lap. As long as you pinch like that, it can generally pick it up, which is impressive. So you're pinching to control anywhere in that 180-degree bubble in front of you. And then the digital crown, you hit that once and the app drawer comes up. Pretty simple. Doesn't seem that impressive, but this is actually a peek at the first really impressive thing about this headset to me, which is it seems to have incredible spatial positioning lock. And like, it's really hard to show, like, have you appreciate this through a YouTube video. Reviewing VR headsets is hard, but like turn around in the room you're in and like picture a wall or a window just appearing locked in place in 3D space in your room. And no matter how much you move your head or move around, it stays exactly kind of floating where it's supposed to be. But when I say floating, I think you're picturing like a soft float, but it's locked. And that's how it starts. So now you're in Apple's new Vision OS. I would describe this as kind of similar to iPad OS, but way more glassy. And like, of course, with the extra dimension of 3D space. So hitting the digital crown will always get the app drawer back in front of you. And then simply look at the icon you want and pinch your fingers together to select it and open that app. Scrolling is basically as you'd expect. You just kind of pinch and grab in the air and then pull as if it's on a string, and physics let you pull things through the air. It's pretty intuitive, it's responsive, it's fluid. Sometimes it's kind of bouncy even. I would say the biggest adjustment is only being able to control exactly what you're looking at. And I don't think people realize how often they're controlling things that they're not exactly looking directly at with other computers and other UIs. But with this, you can look at the button to select it. And if you look at the next thing you're gonna do, you're no longer controlling the button. You have to look exactly where you're trying to interact with things. It takes a few extra brain cycles to remember to always be looking exactly at the thing you're controlling. So when you open a window of a Vision OS app, like any one of the default Apple apps here, it locks into place. It's floating there. It kind of looks, again, like an iPad app, but very glassy, like this frosted glass around the UI sort of lets you see through a little bit to the color behind it. And it even sometimes casts a shadow on the ground in the correct Z space. So it really solidifies that it's floating in front of you. All this makes it feel like the window is in the space around you. Then, if you look at the bottom of the window, you get a little bar. You can always just look at that bar and pinch to drag it around. So drag it forward, backward, anywhere you want in X, Y, and Z space, and then let go and it just stays absolutely locked. And then you can look at either bottom corner to resize to make it bigger or smaller. And then finally there's a little X at the bottom. You select that, that closes it. So that is the basics of Vision OS and just using an app. Now, this entire time, by default, and almost any time they can, pass-through is on, which means you have the headset on, but you can see with the cameras right through to everything around you. And I think this is where Apple really wants to normalize the term spatial computing.
I love the idea of, like, I seen somebody doing like some cooking, right? And then I see there was this woman doing a recipe, like following a recipe with the Vision Pro on. It was a Wall Street Journal video, and she had a timer for one pan, and she moved the timer right over the pan. It was right above the cooking. And then for a second pan, she put a second timer above it. And like, while I think that's really awesome to see, and I'm like, it amazes me that that works, and it's, as Marquez is saying, it locks so perfectly that it's just like top tier. I can't warrant paying $3,500 for something that I can just do on my phone at a timer, and you don't need to be staring at a timer 24/7. But like, I don't know, it's just, I don't even know if this has any games on it yet, and a VR headset to me has to have games on as well. You know what I mean? When I buy my first house that isn't obviously my parents as I am now, I want to have a spare room. I want to have a decently sized room for VR, mainly for VR workouts, but I also want to be able to play VR games. You know, I'd love to, I haven't been able to play Half-Life Alyx for a hell of a long time, but I'd love to in the future. And I don't think this headset is going to even be able to do that. The pass-through is cool, yeah, but how many things are they used to pass-through enabled? Probably not much.
Because it feels like augmented reality. It feels like you're always able to see the space around you. But technically it's not actually AR, because you are still looking at a reconstructed version through a camera feed of the world around you instead of the actual world around you. But maybe it's all just semantics. I will say this is the best pass-through of any VR headset I have ever used, and it's not even that close. Now again, it's so hard to get this through a YouTube video. It does have screen recording built in, so I'm gonna try to use that, but imagine putting a headset on and not really feeling like you're looking at a screen with the real world. Because of the pixel density, because of the 90 hertz refresh rate, and because of the impressive dynamic range of the cameras and the correctly adjusting shutter speed, you just almost don't, you almost just feel like you're looking at the real world, not through a headset. Also, the pass-through is so close to real time that I could legitimately interact with all kinds of things. I could catch items flying at me. I even tried playing ping pong. It was easy, no hesitation. So officially the R1 chip is doing all the processing of all this stuff and adjusting the shutter speed for different lighting conditions and always keeping pass-through latency under 12 milliseconds, which is the lowest in the industry. But it's really combining that with how close to reality the colors and brightness and everything are that keeps it feeling kind of real. Basically, the only noticeable restriction is super close-up items and objects can get a bit blurry, and then you can't quite make out like really small or fine text, so you can't like read an email or tiny text on your phone in your hand, but you can absolutely text people or read your notifications while keeping the headset on. If you've tried other VR headsets, you know how impressive that is. It's really good with the tech that exists now for VR headsets. But you can definitely still take the headset off and be like, oh, it's way brighter in here than I thought it was. Either way, that's all pass through, but if you ever want to fully immerse yourself, I mean, it is a VR headset after all you gotta do is rotate this digital crown clockwise, just keep turning it, and it will slowly dial your environment more and more into your field of view until you dial it all the way up to fully surrounding you. So all of the windows you might have had open will still stay stuck where they were, but everything you're doing is just on the moon now. So yeah, there's a couple environments Apple has built in here, most of them relaxing scenic locations like in California somewhere, or one really nice one is Mount Hood with a little bit of rain falling. They're not quite photorealistic, but they're just short of photorealistic. Like they're the most realistic digital environments that I've seen. So then the last two big quirks of the UI, Control Center. So the only way to get to Control Center is to look up, and you can't just look up, but you have to physically turn your head up and look at this arrow that appears above you. So once you see that, you select that, and then you get your Control Center for things like, battery life and notifications, focus modes, and screen recording, and pairing to a Mac. But the other big quirk is text input. So you might be wondering, how does text input work with no physical controllers? So there's basically three ways to do this. So let's say you're in Safari and you want to go to mkbhd.com. Great. How do you do it? So the first way is to literally hunt and peck, poking the keys on the keyboard that appears in the air in front of you. So this one is tough because it literally only reacts to your pointer finger on each hand. So you actually can't type fast like with home row or anything like that. Not great. The second way though, I think is actually kind of good. It's at least faster, which is looking at the key you want to interact with and then pinching to select it. So just looking around the keyboard like this and selecting the keys. And you might be surprised how fast you can type like this if you actually know your way around a keyboard pretty well. I actually prefer this to poking the virtual keys because I at least get a little bit of haptic feedback from my own fingers tapping together. But then in Safari, the last way to do it is literally to just look up at the microphone and say the URL out loud. mkbhd.com, and then it just hears you and goes to the site pretty quick if it's a URL that you can actually say out loud. So what can you actually do with this thing? Like, now that we know what it is, it's the M2 chip, a computer on your face with the displays and the lenses inside and all sorts of sensors everywhere. What can this thing actually do? And I feel like the most common way to phrase that is, what is the killer app? Because we feel like we need some sort of justification to spend $3,000-$4,000 on this thing. Like, applications made the iPhone what it is as we know it. Like, apps made the iPad. So what is the app situation on the Vision Pro? So there are two types of apps.
I'm going to fast forward through this a little bit.
The first of its awesome experiences. And there are a few are iPhone and iPad apps that come with the Vision Pro. Stuff that all the same functionality of any other Apple Music app, but in this, and you have apps. So Apple Tire, and so the Photos app, which will let you look at like panoramic photos, for example, in this fully immersive view. So you can blow them up to full screen, and then it gives you a bit of a parallax effect around the edges. So it feels like you're like looking into a window of your own photo and looking around. It's kind of incredible. And then there's also some other really fun would normally be, you can look at it a little longer and it'll pop it out. You can pull it out of the sky to get more information about it. It's a pretty great idea. There's another one called Jig Space, which it's a sick app. I don't know if I'd ever use it, but basically it lets you load 3D models into the space you're in and mess around with them, take them apart, view them in actual size. And this really takes advantage of how good the placement lock is on the Vision Pro. And you can walk around and really gets you a better understanding of the scale of things that you don't get to see up close very often. And then Keynote is another funny one. So you can, of course, go through and edit a keynote just like normal if you want to. But then they've built this whole environment for practicing your presentation skills. So you press that and it says, oh, would you like to go to a conference room or the literal Steve Jobs theater? So you can rehearse talking to your audience with your keynote slides behind you. It is genuinely incredibly immersive. And there's already a bunch more apps like this in the App Store already at launch that are specifically built for Vision Pro. A killer app. Not really. I mean, if you're looking for any one of these to be the reason why you spend like $4,000 on this headset, I don't think we have that yet. But then at least there's all the other non-native, but technically still compatible apps that are in the App Store. And these are going to look just like iPhone and iPad apps. Actually, there's a pre-installed folder on the home screen when you get this thing, literally called Compatible Apps. And there's a bunch of them from Apple here. They look exactly like iPad apps. I'm surprised actually that more of them aren't fully built out to take advantage of Vision Pro, but like Apple Maps is just the iPad app. And so it would be cool if there were some like fun augmented reality overlay, walking directions type stuff, but nope, it's all the exact same functionality that you would find if you open this app on your iPad. And you can go to the App Store and search a bunch of the names of apps you already know and love and find them by name and grab them, and they'll work the exact same way. Crazily enough though, there are already some notable exceptions. No Netflix app for the Vision Pro. No YouTube app for the Vision Pro. No Spotify app for the Vision Pro. Apple has a kind of a contentious relationship with a lot of developers right now, especially some of the bigger ones. And so some have made the active choice to opt out. They're like, we don't want to be there. This won't be a big enough platform Pro to be. You can't do that now in the browser. So if you pull up Safari and you get a full screen 4K YouTube video going and locked in space or even in an environment, it looks great. It's razor sharp. Like I could totally watch YouTube videos like this, but you will definitely be missing like the features of having the dedicated app like offline video. Honestly, to me, the killer app of the Vision Pro isn't just an app, it's actually the ecosystem. And we knew this was coming, but the second you log into a Vision Pro with your Apple ID, immediately it starts pulling all the services and all the stuff that you're used to from all the other Apple devices you already have. And I said this before the Vision Pro was announced. I was like, this is the most obvious strategy for Apple because there are lots of people out there who have never considered buying a VR headset that are considering only this one because they have an iPhone and this is the one that works with the iPhone. Already here and loaded up and backed up, all your favorite feature is connecting to your Mac, right? So anytime your Mac is in front of you and it's turned on, hit that arrow, and then there's this little icon to become my Mac's virtual display. So I click that and then pick my Mac, and it pretty much instantly, it actually blacks out the display of my Mac and then turns that display into a 4K window inside of the headset. So now my keyboard and trackpad still work.
That's insane. This is probably one of the best features. I mean, don't get us wrong. I obviously, like I say, have a Quest 2. The Quest 2 can still do it. It can do a virtual desktop. In fact, there's an app called. It's a really intuitive name, virtual desktop, and it works just as well. From my experience, I used to use it. Obviously, I mentioned before Half-Life Alyx. I used it to launch Steam VR, and then Steam VR would kind of overtake that. But then I started using what's it called on? I forget what it's called on the Quest. Like whatever their kind of native screen share and play from your PC option is. That's why
even if it is a desktop, the keyboard and the trackpad still control everything, and you can continue using it just like a normal computer, but with the ability to make your new 4K monitor as big or as small or close or far away as you want, which is super sick. And then the bonus is you can still open up and place other Vision Pro apps around your Mac computer. So like you can have your Mac in the middle here, and maybe you're editing or doing some work on the Mac app, and then you have a Safari window or messages or whatever else you want right next to it, around it. And then your keyboard and trackpad can move seamlessly between them all to control all of them. This, to me, as a Mac user, the ease of use for setup to make this happen, this feels like the biggest game changer, like the most compelling, futuristic feeling use of this headset to me, especially on a plane. Oh my God, I can't tell you how many times I've had an awkward conversation because like I'm editing a video on the plane, the person next to me sees I'm editing a video of myself and it's kind of weird and hard to explain, but I'm picturing putting the headset on, the display blacks out, but now I can do all the editing I want and I can make the screen as big as I want. So
Yeah, but you've got the headsets on speakers, so unless you're wearing AirPods, everyone will be able to hear it.
Really enjoyed using that feature. Again, the big Windows, and it's one monitor only. You might have realized I've left one thing out this whole time. One thing but it's kind of the defining characteristic of this product, and that is personas. So in all the advertising you've seen of Vision Pro, there's these eyes on the outside of the headset that looks like they're kind of in like a...
That looks terrifying, you can say. Don't worry about it.
Pass through, like in a dark astronaut helmet type of thing. Easily the most memed, most unique aspect of this headset, right? It's the only headset with an outward display. And I mean, it's very, very prominent in those videos. But in real life, as you've started to see from some of my footage, it is very different. And I think I figured out why. So first of all, it's not actually see-through, right? There's a whole bunch of computer in between me and you right now. So the eyes aren't on the outside. It's a representation of my eyes based on what all the sensors on the inside are seeing. It's reconstructing it on the outside. So those sensors are tracking at 90 frames per second, and they give you optic ID, which is, it's how you log into the headset and keep things secure. It's basically the same as Face ID or Touch ID. It's just looking at and identifying your eyes. And it also powers the one beta feature of this headset, which is personas, which is, it's the most impressive and weirdest thing about this headset at the same time. I'm calling it right now. So the purpose of the eyes on the outside is really not for you, the wearer of the headset. In fact, you'll never see it, but it's for the people around you. So when you're in a pass-through mode, your eyes will shine through to indicate that you wearing the headset can see the person outside. So that right there is already pretty unique. But then when you're in something immersive and you can't see what's around you, it covers up your eyes with this sort of like a blue, purple, glowing animation. So that intuitively makes sense. You can see the eyes when they can see you. You can't see the eyes when they can't see you. But crazily enough, there's also a feature where if you have someone who's outside the headset looking at you, talking to you, and you are in an immersion, but you want to talk to them through that, they will kind of appear through the fog of whatever immersive environment you're in. So you just start talking and looking in their direction. It detects that and sort of parts a little bit of a fog, and that person's eyes will show through the fog. It's pretty decent. It basically only shows one person at a time, and when this is happening on the outside of the headset, it shows a little bit of your eyes poking through the purple and blue glow. It's, as you can see, it's all working.
Impressive.
But also, I think it looks nothing like the eyes from the ad. So in an effort to make the eyes as presentable as possible, two things. First of all, this screen is actually behind a lenticular film, which I didn't even realize that from the initial media they've published. But if you've ever heard of that, it's sort of what gives it like this 3D depth. You might have seen this on other like holographic displays and stuff. But the point of that is to make the eyes appear to be sunken into the display, like on your actual face, instead of like glued to the front of the headset, which would look a little more weird. But then two, to represent your actual eyes, they've built in a way to scan in and create a digital representation of your face. Persona. I'm gonna go to settings and I'm gonna hit get started. So let's refer to that of the hands in front of me. It's gonna ask me to
Pro at eye level. Keep your arms and shoulders relaxed. Align your entire face within the frame.
My face shows up like Face ID.
Slowly turn your head to the right. Now slowly turn your head to the left. Now tilt your head up. Then tilt your head down. Next, let's capture your facial expressions. Smile with your mouth closed. Then make a big smile with your teeth showing. Now raise your eyebrows. Close your eyes for a moment. Capture complete. Put Vision Pro back on to continue.
That was really impressive.
I will do that. So now I have a menu that says creating persona. And it says it's in beta, and now there's my persona right there. Kind of uncanny. The hair's a little bit different, but the face... Wow. Okay. So there's different lighting. You can choose it to always be in studio lighting and always be in contour lighting. I'll just leave it at natural and hit next. You can change the color temperature of your skin tone. Cool to warm. I think I'm around there. Brightness, darkness. I think I'm around there, near the middle. Next. And then I can add glasses. So if I typically have glasses, which obviously I wouldn't be able to wear in the Vision Pro, you can still look like you have glasses anytime you're on that face.
That's a lie. Apparently you can get well, yeah, it's not a lie. Now that I think about it, it's not a lie. You can get contact lenses essentially, apparently, which you can get delivered in the box, which is also in Marquez's unboxing video, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you can't get contact lenses. So in case anyone's considering buying it and you're like, oh damn, no, I can't use it. You can't. Don't worry, you can get contact lenses for it.
FaceTime call.
I don't know why I'm saying contact lenses. That's not the same thing. You can get lenses for the headset that you put that you kind of magnetically attach over the headset, and then that is so you can actually eyes.
And then next, save, and that's it. So I think now you should see my eyes. Maybe.
No.
And that's the thing. It barely shows up. You can barely see my eyes when I'm wearing the headset. Now, I've tried a couple other scans subsequently, so I've tried different lighting conditions, I've tried different backgrounds, simple backgrounds, tried different shirts, skin tone like me. Just don't expect the eyes to show up very bright. It's a little weird looking. The eye, it's kind of weird, but it's unsettling. Like, it's of I'm not looking. Made a few FaceTime calls in the past few days with some fellow reviewers who you'll probably recognize from their personas who are also testing the Vision Pro. And universally, once we all got past the shock of, oh my God, it's you, it looks like a digital version of you, this is crazy, I've never seen anything like this before. Once we got past that, there is a ton happening here. So you can see the FaceTime windows literally appear as just that. They're just like glassy windows floating in space with people looking through them. And then the angle that you look into the window is going to match the angle that they see you looking at them. Meaning, if we're all in Vision Pros on this call, unlikely, but hear me out. If we're all in Vision Pros and you've got a bunch of people on this FaceTime call, so there's somebody to the left and somebody to the right. If I look to the person and make eye contact with the person to the right, the person to the left sees like the side of my head because I'm looking at somebody else. That's already pretty cool. And then the same thing is true for hand gestures. So we tried this out. Turns out you can reach out and make hand gestures that are tracked by the cameras in this bubble in front of you, and they show up at the correct angle towards the person that you're gesturing at. So not towards everybody else on the call. Oh, wait. That's okay, good test. So wait, Justine, do you see this?
Yes.
And
I
Brian,
don't see that. I don't see that, Marquez.
Now wait, so now Brian, do you see this?
Now I can see that, Marquez.
And then on top of that, spatial audio here is incredibly well developed. So
Damn.
again, you're on the call. The voice of the person to the right comes from the right side. The voice of the person to the left comes from the left. But also, you can just pick up and move the window around, and that angle will match where the people are in the room and where their sound and video comes from. If I put you on the other side of the room, it sounds like they're further away. And if I turn up the environment and bring them into like the moon or some other 3D space, it actually sounds much more like I'm in a gigantic space with no echo versus in the actual room. It's all very subtle but very well considered. So once you're in this a while, you start to notice all these little smaller things. Again, but it is like no one's ever done a 2K. So necklace you're wearing, whether it's crooked or not, or I guess technically also any makeup you had on or however you looked when you did the scan. Maybe that could be a good thing. Maybe you did a scan when you were looking all dolled up and then you get on a 7 a.m. call and you still look perfect even though you look like you just woke up in real life. So I guess there's that too. But anyway, all that is to say, FaceTime is the most it just is. So I'll end this video with this. Now you know what it's like to use and operate the Vision Pro. But there's still a lot more to consider when actually considering if you should buy and own this thing, from the use cases to the things that work well and don't work well, the philosophy behind it, the prices, all of that stuff. That's what's going to be for my full review. Like, there are parts of this thing that are absolutely amazing, unparalleled, best I've ever seen. But the reason it's so interesting is because it's actually a young category. Like, we're so used to this slow, boring iteration in mature categories like smartphones and laptops. And you always see the comments talking about how tech is so boring, but now they're actually jumping into something risky and it's actually fun. And there's downfalls and flaws, and it's fun to actually weigh the pros and cons. So I'll be expanding on all these way more in the full review, but I'll leave you with this. I've got my upsides and downsides to Vision Pro. It's been a week.
Ooh.
Upsides, some of the stuff that's the best I've ever seen in a headset: immersion, placement in space, eye tracking and hand control, pass-through, ecosystem, and spatial audio. And the downsides, weight and comfort, the eyes on the outside, app selection right now, battery life, and price. So the full review's in the works. Definitely get subscribed to be among the first to see that when it drops. Either way, till the next one, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.
In case you've never used it, by the way, the thing that was skipping the end credits, that's something called sponsor block. Highly recommend it. It just does that, as it says. It skips like the introductions to some things, and then like subscription, subscribe to me. And then like actual sponsors is what it's made for. It skips that kind of stuff. It's completely user made. People manually put segments in as well. Anyway, so that was the Apple Vision Pro. Now, my opinions on it is the technology is actually super impressive. It's one of the most impressive VR headsets I've seen in a hell of a long time. Apart from, I forget what it was called, but there was this really thin headset, honestly about that thin, really thin headset that seemed really good, and it was a high quality one from what I remember. But that was a long time ago, and it's sure I'll change a lot since then. The thing about the Apple Vision Pro for me is that it's mostly software based. So it's software that's making it so well, and we all know, if we know anything about Apple, we know that their software is always going to be great. And I mean, that's why even to this day I use an iPhone. That's why I use an iPhone. It's what I appreciate. I think it works really well. It's very dirty as well. Fantastic, Jack. Lovely demonstration of iPhone. Well done. But yeah, no, Apple do a hell of a job with the software, and that's why I think the headset's so impressive. I will definitely not be picking it up. The price is insane. But there would have been a hell of a lot of research and development that went into the headset. So I actually do think it could be worth the price. Like 5 years from now, right? I don't think they might not release an Apple Vision Pro 2. They could, but I think the idea of releasing it at this price means that enthusiasts of enthusiasts will pick it up, and then they'll get all the updates, they'll get all the fancy schmack, and then maybe Apple will release one that's just an Apple Vision, and it won't be a Pro edition, and it'll be like the Meta Quest, where the Pro is a lot more expensive than the original, and then when the original does come out, if there's going to be an original, then it'll be a lot cheaper, and I think that'll be something that I'll actually look into. But for now, obviously, like I say, hell no to the price. Battery life is a bit of a problem as well. 4 hours max. I don't like wearing headsets for that long anyway, but remember, I'm playing Beat Saber during that time. Of course I'm not. But when I'm just sat in the house doing whatever, if the headset's just on and I'm just walking about, by the time I've done anything, or at least it's going to feel this way, by the time I've done anything, I'm going to go, oh damn, the headset's low on battery. I need to go get it charged. Oh, I need to take the headset off. But I was doing this and I was doing that. Oh, God, I wish it would just last longer. That's what I would be saying to myself. So this is the first generation of Apple headsets. It's an impressive, really impressive first attempt. The Oculus Quest 1 in comparison was shocking. I never actually had one. I just know that it was not very well made. That being said, though, that was Oculus' first attempt at a wireless headset. And for that, very impressive. And this really, in my eyes, isn't a wireless headset. It's not a wireless headset at all, is it? You've still got to have it connected. You've still got to have it connected to the battery at all times, so it's not a wireless headset, which it really should be. But yeah, that's it. So that was the Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, I will wait, but I think it's a good headset for what it is. I really do think it's very impressive. So yeah. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to remove that from our watch later as well. I'm surprised I watched as much of that as I did. It was a lot more interesting than I expected the video to be. I thought 40 minutes, I'm not going to end up watching all of that, but essentially we have. So yeah, that was decent. Right, let's go over to Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Now before I jump into this, I'm going to try and change the FOV now. I'm going to see if I can change the FOV. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way. I'm just going to open up YouTube and put on that lo-fi radio again. Just so we've got a bit of tunes in the background. But yeah. There we go. Cool, that'll do. Oh, it's bugged. The live stream that I've got the music on it's got 2.5 million likes, but apparently it's got 0 dislikes. That would be impressive. Right, we'll launch up Call of Juarez right now. Listen out, you might be able to hear it. There we go. I'm just gonna tab out and close it. Let's open up that. I've just closed OBS. Can you see it? Hey, beautiful! I mean, it's frozen, but beautiful! God damn, can you not be stuck, please? Is it stuck? I think it's frozen. I think don't close the game when you open it, Jack. Don't tab out. Oh my god, what's happening? Are we good? The encoding overloaded, but we're fine. We're back in. Let's go, baby! So this stream, the game, I won't be playing it for very long, I wouldn't have thought, because literally, I don't know if you remember, we got episode 6 out of 10 in the last stream, so we actually got really far through the game, a lot farther than I expected it to be. Here we go, right, let's make it 165, okay. Yes. God, it's doing that thing again where I've got a yellow border around my screen. I don't know why. I need to like press Windows key or something. You guys can't see it, but I can, and it's annoying. There we go, back. We're back, no yellow border. Right, let's go. So, yeah, we've got to episode 6, and that's surprisingly close to the end of the game. I think I mentioned this last time, but I don't think the cutscene for episode 6 is going to show. I'm just looking at recollections to see if that's going to... Ah! Wait, what? Oh, recollection, I think that's just... I can't tell if recollection is... going to play the whatever. I don't think it's going to show the cutscene, but if it does, that's fine. I don't think it will, so we'll have to see. Grey Wolf, the Apache medicine man, offered Silas a mysterious warning, cautioning him not to wallow in the poison of the something. Beautiful. Now, obviously, I haven't played this game since we last played it on stream, so I'm likely to be rather garbagino, but we move. Let's go.
One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Grab a weapon and get outside.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. Put some holes in them.
I forgot how good this game was. Ooh, there's a nugget nearby. Where my nugget at? I mean, the nuggets. Mate, do you think I'm playing? Where's the nuggets at? Show me the money! Although, that's fine too. Oh! That was dangerously close.
Brothers paid dearly for their stupidity. But everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Yikes.
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Let's go, baby.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind.
Oh, shot a friend.
Around to the back of the bank.
Let's go,
They
baby.
figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
I'm sure there's going to be a little secret around there, but I can't be bothered. Look. Not today.
Above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
What's happened? Oh, damn. Ready? Pop!
We've got company.
Pop! Donzo.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! Did that?
Gotcha. You sucker. You ain't nothing to me. Don't waste my time. Woo! That was a close one. Got it! I got myself a nugget. Ooh, time novels. Is that all of them? Cool. Couldn't see any went on.
Over there!
S! Oh no! Huh. Baba boy.
What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
But where's my nuggets at? Give me the secrets. Pop!
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Beautiful.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Oh, yikes. Back to it again, are we? God damn.
It was early evening, not high noon.
Head to the bank and stop the Daltons before they escape. Okay.
I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
What? Oh, this is the Daltons, right.
I'd been tracking
wonderful.
those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville. Now you're in trouble.
Aha. We got a shielder. Pop! Pop goes the weasel, mate. Get him at damn face. Oh, we're going this way. Oh, yes, this way. Can you get your fellas? D. W. S. A.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Oh my god.
I caught sight of the
Wait,
dogs
oh my god.
with the money. Didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Bop! Oh, come on. Where's me gifts? Oh, mate, you're joking, aren't you? You got to be joking. What is this? Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Am I even going? I've been so lost all my life. I went the wrong way. That didn't happen right. Use your imagination.
I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together.
What the hell just happened?
They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Where exactly do you want me to go? Oh, this way. I'm not an idiot. Promise.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
God damn. Ah! Move!
I'm gonna tear you apart.
You ain't gonna do nothing, Emmett. What? Chill, my brother.
Send you to the bone orchard.
Gotcha.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeeville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Damn, Silas ain't playing.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Just out of interest, I'm gonna open up YouTube and make sure that you guys can't see this weird yellow border around my screen. I don't understand it. Why is it happening? We're back. Cool. Skills. Let's have a look. We've got 1 point available. Is that it? More dynamite. Higher combos and concentration. Be quick. You'll be able to move and run fast. No. Your speed of aiming. Oh, rifle. Yep, we're going to go for that. That's faster rifle reloading. I'll do that. That'll be perfect. Oh, I just smacked me microphone and it killed. By me, man. I hate you. That killed, you know. God damn it. God damn it.
We'll get those suckers. It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
Missouri.
They can't get away with this. And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough
damn.
to stay on a true course.
The weather changed.
So we kept an eye out for landmarks.
I was thinking, why is he saying this if the weather's not going to change? But it actually did. Very cool.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color. Red as blood.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Boggin swamps.
The rains that year were torrential. So the
Just,
whole
oh,
area was
okay,
flooded.
okay, got you.
The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
I knew it. I knew it! Give me that. Do your pauses. Do your pauses. Oh my god. I pressed S, you okay?
Some bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm, so I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Was it them? Was it who attacked us?
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Oh, that's so much quicker. Oh my god.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
You ain't seen the likes of me. Let's see if that chicken can fly. Boom! What's that man doing?
Oh damn. Oh, we got someone there. Actually fight! Ah!
Point being, I was under serious attack.
Ah! Move! Move! Oh damn. Oh! Damn it! Take 2, let's try this again, shall we? Hey yo, chill. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me your goodies. Ah! Oh my god! Chill, fellas. Ah! Ha ha! Shut your mouth. Too good. Oh, there's another one! Are you kidding me? Don't matter. I wasn't stressed. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? That was so much easier. What's wrong with me? What's that? Sword-off rifle? Ooh. There's no difference between this and the normal rifle, is there? It's literally that it does less ammo, but less ammo. Does what? Has less.
As if right before my eyes.
Damn.
I scrambled up top to get a better view,
It's just smaller, but there's no.
but just ended up falling inside.
Right.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was.
Take it down one more time for us. Okay.
Steve?
I thought I heard someone snore. I'm like, what?
So I just started walking, and pretty soon...
Steve, wake your ass up. Steve! Wake up! Get damn you, Steve. Steve, you better wake your ass up.
Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! I don't even see where that came from. Oh my god. Ancient.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was
Oh, that's
paying
right, that's right,
attention.
that's right, that's right.
Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's
Oh,
right. See, Steve?
nice.
Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So,
Bet you were,
Where
buddy.
was I? The Daltons.
right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son of a bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. Two Kansas breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Ah! You guys sick of shooting us yet? Come on, fellas. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Let's do that. Show your face right now.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch!
But I see you over there.
Bury him in the swamp!
I'm gonna get you. Oh damn, we're gonna shield her. You chill there. Thank you. Baba! You dead. That was quick.
Waste your bullets. Go ahead.
Ah! Damn. Ah, I see you.
Face me, you coward.
I know where those dude is. The range is the best one, from what I'm finding. So we're going to continue using that. Ah! Hey, yo, chill. Damn! I need to go for a wee soon. I can feel it.
You ain't seen the likes of me.
Oh damn. Nah, it's easy that one.
Boys are out there
Easy.
somewhere,
Easy.
banding together against anyone who would threaten them.
I'm going to show you. I need to go to right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and hope the game doesn't crash when I load back in. But I'm going to show you it's a random video. Ready? You ready? You ready? Please enjoy. back. You enjoy that? Was that fun for you? You have a good time, son. You have a good time, Billy? You be a good time, Billy. I'm gonna kill you now. You won't die about now. Let's continue. Making money moves, baby. Oh, we got a boss fight coming. I can sense it.
That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
Oh my god!
Steamboat
In a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But
Chill!
shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
What up? There we go. Well done.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Nugget. That's not a nugget. Nugget? Oh, nugget it. What the hell is this nugget? Is it? Oh, it's up there somewhere. I think it must be.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Bandy! There we go. You better hide. You better shut your damn mouth. But that's what I thought. Shut your pie hole. Oh damn.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
You were saying? Excuse me. What did you say? I didn't hear you. Cause you did. Give me all the ammo you can spare. Thank you very much. Oh, brother. Waste my time. Waste of my time. What?
Right about then,
Oh!
much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But
What?
it turned out that they had me.
No!
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played me like a
Tough
fiddle.
after all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive.
This way.
Finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
Well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
so anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing.
Oh, this way.
They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God,
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy.
What?
But somehow I managed to finally disembark.
Oh.
Time to settle this once and for all.
Go on. You're gonna die. You may as well run. Run. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I think I'm a psycho. How many bloody bandits is there? What kind of joke is this?
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together.
Oh!
Two brothers side by side.
Oh, damn.
Determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Can I aim? What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm dead! Let's try this again, shall we? Oh my god, that was such bad timing. Oh! God. Mate, come on. Do better, idiot. That's way too slow again! Ah! I got one in him. He dead. The other dude ain't no. That was 54% hand speed. That's the fastest I've seen it. God damn it. This shouldn't be this difficult, but it really is. The game's like, what, you think I'm having a laugh? Because I ain't. As soon as he moves. As soon as he moves. That might be a bit too slow! Wait, what? He missed?
You got it wrong. A sad end for those two.
How did I do that?
If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds.
Oh my god, how did I do that? I just cheated.
Paroled 14 years later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
2 points available, right? The custom threaded barrel increases its range and piercing power. It's now easier to hit what you're aiming at and look good while you're doing it. Damn, check me. I'm gonna go for both of these skills. There we go. That'll do me. Continue. That'll be episode 7 now.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
The Wild Bunch, Juarez, 1868. Yeah, it is, ladies and gents, episode 7.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Damn. This game just said, enough about the funny stuff. We're getting serious now. Yeah. Led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the Wild Bunch was the West's last famous outlaw gang. I didn't have trouble saying that.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed
Almost
the
just jumped
Wild
straight
Bunch was
down there.
likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
This is going to be like Uncharted 2 where the train falls down. Stop it! Place. Oh, there it goes. Yep, there we go. What a shocker. Moving on. Moving on.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
Shit, that silent scream.
From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Engraves Ranger. Ooh.
But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Oh, I was hoping there'd be a nugget hidden in there. Come on, mate! What are you doing? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn! I almost didn't see that.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
That's right.
You were saying, sucker? Bop! Wait, oh, this way.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging to worry about falling to my death.
Jesus Christ.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Show yourself, coward!
You know what? I wouldn't normally use it, but I'm going to use a shotgun this time.
At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Do you want me to jump to that? As I was like, oh. I'm a dumbass.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
No. They did not. Ooh, a cutscene. I mean, okay. I then. I check you out.
From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome.
There it is.
As usual.
There it is.
Who the hell is that? He's out of his mind! Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! He'll kill us all!
What? Secluded hideout in the Bighorn Mountains in northern Wyoming. Outlaw. Oh. It's cool that all of these nuggets are actually real facts. I find that quite interesting. Obviously, they don't interest us in that sense, but like...
My guess is those dime
It's cool.
novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail. Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Oh, damn.
Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Bap! Oh! 2 for 1. 1 for 2. Wait, what? I don't know what's happening anymore. Continue on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna get you.
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
See if your enemies carry that's no, don't want that. I'm just gonna have a look at the other ones before I do this because I think I do want that one, but I'm gonna have a look. Your speed of aiming any weapon there, and then the combo multiplier and concentration will stack by 2 levels instead of 1 out of 10 meters. This is, I mean, more experience. I'll get some more experience right now. I'll take more experience. And then at least hopefully we can try and get as leveled up as I can before the end. Relentless pursuit of Bob Ryan forced the leaders of the Wild Bunch to flee to South America. South America! Let's go.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to
Shebang.
their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at me?
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
You or me?
See ya, baby.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Damn. Just like that.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
Oh! I
Kid Curry had
did try to
bragged
jump,
Whore
but it
how
just
he
didn't.
was gonna rob
Oh.
a train heading to the US
Didn't happen.
Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Wow. That dust is that stupid little fun thing, but I'm like, damn, that dust is quite impressive.
The
That's why I was
bridge
snapping it.
rigged with
Oh.
dynamite.
Maybe not.
So I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point
What?
to remove any
Oh.
dynamite that I came across.
Oh.
A moment later, I
Thanks.
saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I know what I am doing. Wow.
What the hell?
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to
Damn!
bolster their ranks.
How is my camera already dead? Hang on. Hang on. This is why I charged some batteries beforehand. Because I'm clever like that. I'm not, but we just pretend I am, okay? That would do me fantastic. I appreciate that. Can I get the battery out? Oh, okay. I'm lying. Just ignore us. Just un momento, por favor. Live stream. There we go. There we go. We're back on. We're back on. We'll wait a second because we're not back on just yet. I need to full screen and then I need to tab out and then I need a webcam. Oh boy. We're back. Cool. Let's continue.
Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
Don't shoot that, you moron! You stupid or what? Hey, dude, chill.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one.
And
Once
then
that was
another.
done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Engraved Ranger. Give me that.
So
Good on with that, mate. Well done.
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
What appeared next? There we go. There it is. Yep. Nice. Cool.
It must have been terrifying
Cool.
trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
I knew it. I thought I'm going to take the risk, honestly. Ooh, I was tempted not to, because I seen the explosives was behind him, but I thought screw it.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
What a coincidence.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Yo, what's happened?
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Ah, very clever. Looks like that's the ways we're going now. Let's go. Wait, what the hell? Where did I just go? Moving on. Whoop!
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Let's go. Forget the nugget. I kind of want to get the nugget, though. Forget it. Move.
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer.
Whoa.
I knew that failure meant boom.
Stop it.
Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful. Clearly, I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
Oh.
Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
I knew it. I knew it.
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
My XP's rocking up with that concentration, like.
Just when I thought things
Double kill.
couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Easy, man. Not a problem. I'm not going to die once. Ain't a problem. Good waste of my my concentration there. That was fantastic.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Hit! Oh damn, no, there. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. I've got one dynamite. That's fantastic. That. Oh, damn. Wait, what? Oh, was brother still alive? He may have been still alive. I'm not going to lie. I didn't die once.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met
Oh,
Kid
this is it.
Curry himself.
This
He
is it.
decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
You're gonna bleed!
I feel like this would be a lot easier to do on controller. Stop moving about. Damn it, I got him as well! 56.6 and 92.5. That was a good...
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster.
Baba! That's more like it.
And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Hey. Relax, my G.
Those were his last words.
You know what? 61% accuracy, I'll take that. We'll load your shotguns in the blink of an eye. Carry more. Nah. After 4th level combo, your bullets will inflict 100% damage. After you throw it, you can easily shoot it on the hip as the crossover. You're going to stick it to it. Make some headshots to increase your focus. You'll see 50. Okay. But I'm going to do this one. That'll do me. That'll do me, donkey. Continue on. But. Is this episode 8 now, is it? I think it is.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James. I recognize that name. Very, very popular.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Clint Silas, another of his brothers, murderers robbed trains with Jesse James. Stop. Let's go.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train.
No, you didn't. It's going to go back and it's going to reset again.
At me from every which way.
No, it's not. Stop lying.
But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was going to find this Jim.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
There it is.
Well, the James boys were experts at this. They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm just going to go this way. Absolutely
The
not.
James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I
The
reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again, I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
If you're wondering why I'm suddenly using concentration so much, it's because of the extra XP that I get from it. Oh, jump up there! There we go.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
What exactly is going on here? I'm sure we'll go ahead and kick the door.
I never heard so much malarkey.
If that was supposed to happen.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
Sorry. I had to see if it would do anything. I'm quite happy it didn't, believe it or not.
No, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the bar.
Are you seriously?
I don't like the fact that the guy called Jack is the one that is like not believing it.
Now they're coming back.
Not every Jack is that bad.
Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the side, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!" It's the damn Pinkertons!
Nice.
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
Oh, damn.
I bet you are.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
I don't know what way that is, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Oh, Christ!
Run into a lot of them.
That's not where I thought it was. I thought it was in that train car. I was going to jump down and be like, hey, wait, blah, blah. Nope. Didn't work. Didn't work.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Let's see it.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
I didn't realise when I played Red Dead Redemption 2 that the Pinkertons is a real thing. Supposedly foiled a plot to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln en route to his first inauguration. Damn.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here. Gotta reload again!
Let me shoot his hand. Actually worked. I didn't expect that. I thought I'll go try and shoot through the wood here. It worked. Oh my god. Oops. That's why there was so many of them. I didn't think that was going to turn around, that's why I didn't use it. But it did!
was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James.
Nice! That was pointless. This won't be.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
And again, pointless. Thank you.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of
What?
the train.
That wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Yep. Right. Didn't realize I could move immediately, but I can. Oh, Jesus. Crouch! Hey, why did you speed up? That wasn't what happened. What? Fine.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
Here we go.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah, Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Load of shotguns in the blink of an eye. Make some headshots to increase your focus. Deal some damage. Deal some headshots without even aiming. Pressing and holding Q will eat up your concentration in exchange for marking any. After 4 flicker bullets will inflict 100% damage. I think we're going to go around this way. Let's go! Let's do this. Was murdered in 1882 by Robert Ford, and the survivors of his gang rallied around his less well-known brother, Frank.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Indians?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then. Hey, About another whiskey, Ben. Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Who's gonna pop
Now,
out on
where
us?
was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry...
Oh, this is the. I've got two of the quick fire things, haven't I?
Claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
I think I'm becoming slightly psychotic with this.
So, did you ever find it? Who? The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Ooh, death. Ooh,
Hey,
death.
tune. No? Right. Is that all you got for us? Spot enemies even beyond a field of view during concentration arcs, and that will point to every nearby enemy that you would not normally be able to see. Nice. Cool. Let's continue.
Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see? With ice cold hands taking hold of me. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
That was beautiful. What? God damn it. Stuck in the friggin' water. Nice! Well done, Jack. Well done. For God's sake. I better have that secret still. I have it all. We good, we good, we good. No stress. Do I? Yes, I do. It was that one. I thought it was that tree there. Anyway. Those guard rays are coming from a weird location.
Someone would pray.
Oh.
Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son-bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
I think my dude's literally losing his mind. Oh, damn. Frank James.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Ah!
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't that why you were?
Sounds like my brother's becoming a little unhinged.
Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way.
I tried to uncrouch and didn't let us.
I had some dynamite in my possession.
Oh! Hear you.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
You're gonna bleed!
Bop, 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 bop.
And that old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, no. I expected a duel. I think it's still coming, but for now.
Done with this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit!
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him! I never did like that bastard! I am done here!
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Oh, there's the house. I think. I'm surprised they actually modelled that, but fair enough. Well done. Didn't realise the rifle was identical, so I picked that up for no reason. But cool.
I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
So what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
The hell's happened?
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him? What's he trying to do?
Eventually, it was
Cool.
just me and Reed.
Just like that. Jewel. Yep, there we go.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Do it.
And repay him I did.
Woo! Exactly 90% as well on the speed. I nailed both of those, can I point out? That was top tier. 91% and 90%. Woo! Went ham for that last one. Alright. Shoot the dynamite, splitting dynamite. Deal some headshots without even aiming. Pressing and holding Q will eat up your concentration in exchange for marking nearby enemies for execution. Be more deadly after 40, you'll inflict 100% damage. I'm going to go for that because I use the rifle a lot. Give me the golden rifle, baby! There we go! Money! It might be episode 9 now, so this might be the last full episode before the epilogue.
I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
To episode 7. What?
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Episode 9. Oh, we're going back to episode 7, are we? Silas quickly took revenge on Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed, but Bob eluded his grasp for years. Ew! Let's go.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
That telling me where the other people are is a lifesaver. Jesus Christ. Ah!
But the last one.
I'm just pretending I like nailed it, please. Thank you very much. But there we go.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again.
Woo!
I couldn't even be certain to recognize him after all those years. By now, he'd be close to 70.
But for all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind.
Still happening!
As did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Hey, yo!
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Is this where I'm supposed to be oh, yes it is.
falling apart. Just like me. But I wasn't about to call it quits.
What, you think I'm stupid?
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn!
The bandits knew I was onto them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Ah! Ah! Damn it! You guys went ham. Okay. Done your piece. Ah! I want the nugget first. Hang on. Hold that thought. Ah!
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here down.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Catch this, son of a bitch!
Who the hell is that old man? Kill that old timer! You're really pissing me off!
God damn! I'm in pain. Ah! No! What's it? Ah! God damn! This is stupid. Ah! Ah! Oh, is it, have I not died this time?
Because when I woke up,
God damn.
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Well, I think you're losing your goddamn mind. So to get there. Sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you're going crazy.
Here, and there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Graves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer, Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. but I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
There's some cool mechanics in this.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
Ah! I can't see where that came from. Oh, damn, son. Oh, damn.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
No, you didn't, because you're dead. We're not doing too well here. I haven't been trying that whole Q to... Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. Bye-bye. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Die. Alone. What are you doing, mate? Reload. Oh, God. Oh, damn.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Getting the ghosts that can, you know, walk through stuff. I'm just trying to remember that next time, shouldn't I? Damn it! Oh, damn. Get yours up here, plumber. Do it! Oh, you're gonna die, I swear to God. You see? Oh, why is it so difficult? Oh, it's so hard. Well, I've just looked up at that camera. Quite sad, but I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, damn. Oh! Oh, we go. No stresses. Ah! Oh, Christ. I don't know where to go. Oh, my God. Oh my God, I hit the dude. I'm incredible. Kill him! Kill him! Oh, God damn! Oh, damn. Die! No! Not again! It's not happening, it's not happening. Oh! I ain't dying this time. It's not happening at all. Tell you that for free.
No ghost army was stopping me.
They've stopped you many times, sorry to break it to you.
Got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
What's this for?
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Please chill. Kelly Bill, you're gonna get it! my god! Ah.
Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the
Oh,
Dead.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God! Ah! No! This is the end! This is the end! Die!
George Curry and Harvey Logan,
Ah!
alias Kid Curry,
Ah!
both thirsty for
Ah!
vengeance from the great beyond.
Ah! No! No! Stop it! Cut it out! Cut it out! No! I'm so stressed in a video game in my life. This is terrible.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan,
Christ.
guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Reload. Oh, there's more coming! Ah! Chill, my brother.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
Where did they come from? There? Or no? It was, it was there. Damn it! Ah! Hold up, 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 hold up. Aha. Making progress.
Each one deader than the next.
Got
I thought I
you.
would go crazy. Thought.
I know what's shooting me. Get you. Ah! Where the next dude at? There. No! Die! I know it's not hard, but like, come on, this game's not that
The
difficult.
Dalton brothers,
Oh God!
Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Reload. You done? When can I relax? Christ. Not yet.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and
I don't remember where they came from. It was here.
one deader than the next.
Yeah. But the shotgun damage is insane. Ah no! It's gonna happen again. We were dying. I don't want to die. Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna lose my mind. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. 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 We're gonna do it.
Brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Shut up! God damn.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
You better reload that quick, I swear to God.
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy. Thought.
Reload it while you can! Reload! Ah! Bro, stop it! Stop it! Oh my god! 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 Damn! Finally! I was saved. And we saved. Oh! Where's he?
General leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you see him alive.
Thanks, it's saved. We're fine. We are fine.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Ah! Chill. Dude, chill. 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 Relax. Relax, Sundance Kid! Ah! Oh, I felt it. Oh, good. Actually worked quite well. Bop. Bop. I knew it was a move on. We'll do it. It's fine. 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 Go down. Damn. You crazy, buddy. You crazy. Ah. Ah. Hide. Ah. Ah. Move. You don't need to crouch again, you scared. No. Oh, chill. Stop pushing us. Anyway, for the skull to be. No! Oh my god. The skull, come on. Oh, you scat! I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to lose it. I did a decent amount of damage to him there. This is good movements. Ah! Woo! Reload, 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 reload. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah! No, 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 no. Stop that. You better cut that out right now, sucker. Ah! You nearly died! I think I'm doing this on purpose. I'm genuinely not.
Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd see him alive.
He was alive.
Come on! Not today, sucker! Ah! Ah! But that's doing some decent damage to me. Ah! You need to chill. Move! Move! Ah! I could cry! I could cry! I'm not gonna even look at him. I'm looking anymore. I know you come out this tree, sucker. I know you do. Don't play this game with me. Oh, he's not this time! He did before. I swear to God he did. Stop! Oh, damn. I've just wasted that. You have to keep shooting at us. Because, I don't know, not! Oh my God. You stop it! Run! No! Oh my God. Yeah!
I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the
I've got a duel to do after this. I'm going to lose.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Oh, my head hurts. Oh God! Wait, what? Ah! If I'm gonna do a duel right now, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, dude, don't I? I do, don't I? I've
But
got.
the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
I'm losing my mind here. I really
Takes
am.
more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
I'm gonna lose it.
Shit.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Etta's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready after that. Oh my god, you're just introducing a new mechanic now. You kidding me? Stop looking at us. Oh damn, the speed! Oh my god, the speed. I forgot about the speed. I haven't even been doing that. I've just completely screwed that up. Take two. Speed was 39%. I've never seen something so bad in all my life. Let's not forget the speed this time. Bring that focus up. Don't lose the focus, you scat! It was the it was everything. I'm just a poo-poo stick. Hate this game. Oh, the focus is good right now. Baba boy!
City and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
God. Stupid friggin' game. Is it over yet? Finale, thank God for that. Offered Silas a mysterious warning, caution not to wallow in the poison of bitterness and hate. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just end this here because I'm too stressed.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Oh, damn. Oh, why did he give us a choice at the end, man? I don't know what to pick. I kind of feel like I want to go redemption. I don't want to go revenge. Because you could have killed us this entire time if it was Bob the entire thing. I'm going to go redemption. It's the nicer option. I'm not going to do that to him. Let's go. Redemption! Done.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life. You hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Damn! There we go! Boom! That is it! That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. There's nothing on my screen in case you wonder. Oh, what's this? Designed and developed by... It's mad that it's developed by Techland, obviously the same people behind Dying Light. Sick. Sick. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. The camera is definitely not straight. It's not in the right place at all, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, I'm sitting quite far back, let's be real. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's a short little one. It's only obviously 2 streams worth. But I actually really did enjoy it. Now I've got nothing to play. Because I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do a bit of Lego Fortnite tomorrow, maybe. Obviously, I'm going to get that RTX, the remixed Underground 2 demo downloaded, so I might do a bit of that before that stream. But apart from that, I'm going to have to find something new to play because I've got no idea what I'm going to do in the future. Now that everything that I've been playing recently is finished. What have I even been playing recently? But I can't even. I'm trying to look on YouTube right now to try and find out. Now that I've finished Night Runners, Dead Space, and obviously before that it was NFS Carbon and Split Second. I've got no idea, like I say, what else to do, but I'm sure I'll find something. I might get the wheel out again so I can do a bit of No Hesi again. Just continue going from there really, but I'll have a look, see what else. There might be some games that I can play that I've never tried before that I can try, a little bit like this one, which I really enjoyed. I might have a look at Bound in Blood, see what that's like on PC, and then consider doing that. Because that is the one I remember from being a kid, the Call of Juarez game. So I might have a look at that, and if not, I'll just have to figure it out and find something new. Because like I say, I've genuinely got no idea. Let's go back to the main menu and see if I've got anything for that. There we go. New Game Plus, start a new story, retain all the unlocked skills and weapons, true West difficulty, try going through sort of a minimal HUD, and extra to get the real Western experience. Okay, so New Game Plus is there. We've got Arcade, which is just going through. So I hate this kind of stuff, I'm not going to lie, I would never do that. And then jewels. Oh. When a series of showdown honorably and quickly the file is screw it, let's go. That was way too slow, like, but we did it. One of 15, oh my god. Oh, that was nothing but luck, I ain't even gonna lie. Mwah! Stunning. I think I'll probably get to stage 10, 11 maybe, before it starts to get really difficult. So far it's not too bad. Oh, there. Oh, I thought I lost her there. Oh, you missed. Idiot. Whoo, damn. This might not be so good. Wasn't a headshot, but one. I will take that. Oh, I got sub 0.3. Up there. Oh, I missed! What? Okay, a sick joke is this, huh? God damn it. Screw you, mate. I think my reaction time was first. I wasn't really taking enough notice, but it was just my aiming that was off. I'm losing speed. Yes! Baba boy. Oh, this is going to be a Mexican standoff. Is that why it's taking so long? Yeah. Uh-oh. Damn. That was terrible. What just happened? His hand started to slip, so that's... I was like, I'm not taking enough notice, clearly. We'll get the focus going. Get the focus going, you scat. Oh my god, I've lost again. Woo! My hand speed was 94.7%. Was this round 9 or round 10? I don't even remember. I think it was round 9. I did it! Oh my god! Oh! Did not think I was going to do that, but we did. Oh, that was 10. That was 10. Ooh, so I did get past stage 10. Damn. I get too focused on trying to move the hand back and then that all goes wrong. Come on. One life left. Come on. Come on, you skip. Like the aim and target will go off randomly and then like I've got to try and like aim it back, but then by the time the heartbeat stops, you essentially can't do that. You've just got to go for it. So now good, just go for it. As soon as he goes for the gun, we're good. There you go. Bam! That looks like a fast reaction time as well. 29,000 score. Come on, baby. How quick was that? 0.259. Ow! Money! It's happening. Ready? Easy money. I'm far concentrating now that I know I'm on my last life. It's stress. 0.223 that reaction time. That's even better. If I can get a sub 2, that'll be top tier. Come at me, you scat. Wasting your damn time and money on little old me. 2 more stages. Hopefully I can do these 2 stages. Come on, 1 all round. Come on! 0.216, that's better. Oh, Christ! Oh, no! This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? I can sense it. Oh, the focus is so off. No! Oh my god! How did I miss? God damn you. That was good as well. Ah. I mean, the reaction time wasn't as good, but... Wait! Oh my god, I've got no chance. Potentially. Keep hope in your heart and you will believe. Don't even know what I'm trying to say. I've got to hit that first shot and then immediately switch over. Ain't no time for messing about in this game. Do it. Do it! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh! The speed wasn't even that good. 400k, I'll take that. Just out of interest, I'm going to have to go online. Call Juarez, Gunslinger. But I want to know what the high score is. Gunslinger, Jules, high score. Damn! 526,000 points. 526,000 points, according to this, is the highest score. I got 400 and what? 422. That's not bad, you know. Considering that's the world record. Check me. Check me! Look at that. Oh my god, 100% focus. I haven't even done that before. Speed was shocking, but we'll just pretend it wasn't. Watch that not be the last round. Oh, it was, thank god. Listen, I'll take that score, you know. I'll take that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it there. Like I say, I really did enjoy that game. And I'll be back tomorrow with probably a bit of Lego Fortnite and maybe the Underground 2 RTX thing that I mentioned earlier on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had half gone on to enjoy this. And I shall catch you very soon. And in case you're wondering, I'm very glad to have bought the G Fuel, as I mentioned before at the start of the stream. Highly recommend it if you're interested in trying it. But if you live in the UK like I do, it might be easier to try Sneak, but G Fuel is the cheaper option. But if you're trying it for the very first time, buy 1 tub. So buy a tub of Sneak if I were you. Buy a tub of Sneak first, because then you won't have to pay shipping. This is just for people in the UK. You won't have to pay for shipping in the UK if you just get Sneak on Amazon and then Actually, it's G Fuel on Amazon. But yeah, I was going to say get Sneak from Amazon and then just get it delivered to a locker and you won't have to pay for it. G Fuel is on Amazon, but it's £30 for a 12-pack of cans, which is like £2-3 cans. It's ridiculous. So essentially, oh my god, they've got G Fuel on here, but it's £70. That's a normal. It's the tropical rain flavor. No, not dead. So just buy Sneak, buy a starter pack if you're interested in trying energy drinks at all, and then when you know you like Sneak or that kind of flavor, if you're looking for more interesting flavors like Nuka-Cola Quantum, head over to G Fuel and you can try it there. But like I say, make sure you get more than like it's either 2 or 3 tubs. I don't know what the math is on it, but make sure you get either, I'm going to say 3 minimum, and download Honey so you get a good deal on it, and then you might be able to get, I bought obviously 4 tubs. You might be able to get a certain amount of tubs for a certain price. So I got 4 tubs for the price of 3 Sneak tubs. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm hoping the outro works. The intro did work, so I'm hopeful that the outro will. See you later.